I'm going to start your safety officer interview. So, first of all, you have to introduce yourself.
I am a highly proficient and detail oriented safety officer with a proven track record in implementing and maintaining robust safety programs. My expertise lies in risk assessment, compliance management, and fostering a strong safety culture.
What about your experience and certifications?
I possess several years of experience in safety management, particularly in mentioned relevant industry, e.g., construction, manufacturing, etc. I hold certifications like mentioned relevant certifications, e.g., OSHA, CSP, ensuring compliance with current standards.
Okay, so tell me about your experience, where you have worked. Have you worked in the Gulf countries, or have you worked in the US and the UK, or in your country, Pakistan? Where you have worked, and what were your responsibilities were there?
I have primarily worked in the Gulf region, specifically in mentioned specific countries like Qatar, UAE. My responsibilities included conducting regular site inspections, leading safety training programs, ensuring compliance with international standards and local regulations, and investigating incidents to implement corrective measures.
So now I'm moving to the field related questions. Can you tell me what is safety basically?
Safety, in essence, is the condition of being protected from harm, risk, or danger. As a safety officer, it involves proactive measures to prevent incidents, mitigate risks, and ensure a safe working environment for everyone.
Okay, that is okay. Can you tell me what are the 5 steps of risk assessment?
The 5 steps of risk assessment are 1. Identify the hazards, 2. Determine who is at risk and how, 3. Evaluate the risks and decide on controls, 4. Record your findings and implement them, 5. Review and update as necessary.
Can you tell me why is PPE considered the last option in the hierarchy of control? Your answer be short.
PPE is considered the last option because it's the least effective measure, as it doesn't eliminate the hazard directly and relies on proper use and maintenance.
Okay, let's move on to another topic. Can you tell me what is confined space?
A confined space is an enclosed or partially enclosed area with limited openings for entry and exit, not designed for continuous human occupancy, and may pose risks.
Okay, what are the major hazards in a confined space, and what kind of precautions we are taking when we are carrying out work in confined space? Let it be very short.
Major hazards include oxygen deficiency, toxic gases, flammable atmospheres, and engulfment. Precautions involve strict entry procedures, continuous air monitoring, ventilation, and appropriate PPE.
Okay, let's move to another topic. Can you tell me something about working at height and its necessary precautions, and as well as hazards of when we are working at height?
Working at height involves risks of falls, which can cause serious injuries. Necessary precautions include using fall protection systems, such as guardrails, safety nets, and personal fall arrest systems, along with proper training and secure platforms.
Okay, can you tell me what is meant by LOTO?
LOTO stands for Lockout Tagout. It's a safety procedure to ensure that dangerous machines or equipment are properly shut down and prevented from operating during maintenance or servicing.
Okay, can you tell me what is permit and permit to work system, and what are the how many types of work to permit system are there?
A permit to work system is a formal document used to control high risk activities. Key types include hot work permits, confined space permits, and sometimes cold work permits, depending on the specific context.
Okay, can you tell me about the difference between hot work permit and cold work permit? What is hot work permit and what is cold work permit?
A hot work permit is for activities that can generate heat, sparks, or flames, like welding or cutting, posing fire risks. A cold work permit is for tasks that don't involve these ignition sources, but still require control for other hazards.
So cold work isn't a high risk non routine activity. So why we have to take permit for cold work?
Even if cold work isn't high risk in terms of heat, permits are still required to ensure potential hazards are properly assessed and controlled, such as working in confined spaces or near hazardous materials, ensuring overall safety.
Okay. Can you tell me about elimination and substitution and engineering and administrative control and the hierarchy of control?
Elimination removes the hazard completely. Substitution replaces it with something less hazardous. Engineering controls isolate the hazard, and administrative controls use procedures and training to mitigate it.
Okay. Can you tell me what is fire?
Fire, in the context of safety, refers to fire safety practices and procedures. This includes preventing fires, having proper alarms and extinguishing equipment, and ensuring effective evacuation plans.
Can you define fire in a short is for occupational health and safety?
Fire in occupational health and safety is an uncontrolled combustion process that poses risks to life, property, and the environment, requiring preventive measures and emergency response.
Can you tell me what are the basic elements, four basic elements of fire? What is fire triangle and what is fire tetrahedron?
The four basic elements are heat, fuel, oxygen, and a chemical chain reaction. The fire triangle simplifies this to heat, fuel, and oxygen, while the fire tetrahedron adds the chemical chain reaction.
Okay. And can you tell me what are the fire extinguishing methods? Cooling, starving, and smothering.
Cooling extinguishes fire by reducing the heat, typically with water. Starving removes the fuel source, and smothering cuts off the oxygen supply.
Okay. And can you tell me what are the classes of fire shortly?
Classes of fire typically include Class A, combustible materials, Class B, flammable liquids, Class C, foot gases, Class D, combustible metals, and Class K, cooking oils and fats.
Okay. So can you tell me what kind of fire extinguishers are used for each classes, per class A, per class B, plus C, D? What kind of extinguishers are used for each class?
Class A extinguishers are typically water-based or multi-purpose dry chemical. Class B and C often use dry chemical, CO2 or foam. Class D requires specialized dry powder extinguishers, and Class K uses wet chemical.
Okay, thank you. You are in.
Thank you for the interview. I appreciate the opportunity.